Follow at KFAN 1003 on Instagram, TikTok, and X today.
Hour number one. We begin hour number two, as we always do, with a little 5, 3, 4.
Time now for 5 questions. Well, actually 3, but 5 sounds like more than 4. Brought to you by Willow River Company. Question number 1.
It's now time to take an in-depth look at the welfare of the wolves.
Point guard Mike Conley revealed the other day that he intends to play another season. Conlon will be a free agent this offseason. Ayo Dosunmu and Bones Highland are both free agents as well. So, Common, of these 3 guards, which ones will be on the Timberwolves next season?
I think they want Ayo for sure. And I know he had the 45-point game and a 25-point game, and we got all excited. He's a good player, but I don't think I go we lock him up, and it's clear sailing ahead. But I would lock him up. I think he's good coming off the bench. Conley, I don't know what to think. It's nice to have that veteran presence. Can he play more than 10, 12 minutes a game, and how effective is he anymore? I mean, can only have veteran presence, I think, only goes so far. Though, when I was watching the playoffs, and probably not paying as close attention as I once did, he made some buckets. He played, he's solid.
He shot really well.
Yeah, and Bones is, I don't know.
Well, Conley, by the way, the team is moody. He seems to be the least moody of the bunch. So
yes, yeah.
Who knows how moody it'll get without him?
The guy that's really moody is the McDaniels guy. He seems to be more moody than any of them. So, I guess I'd say Ayo for sure. I think they'll want to bring back after that. I don't know. I mean, wasn't Bones Conley acquired him because didn't he also draft him for Denver? Or I think he played.
I know he was responsible for him being a Denver Nugget.
Yeah, and I think it was because,
he got there.
Yeah, however he got there.
Bones had some moments in the regular season, but kind of the playing time went down, especially in the San Antonio series. He didn't play a whole lot there.
Correct. And, from what I've seen from San Antonio or San Antone and from Colorado, I think I'm not saying blow it up. We still have some nice pieces, but I just don't think Randall's the guy unless something changes. And I don't know if you go into next year hoping something changes. He just kind of disappeared a little bit. And, and then you have to hope. How long? The DiVincenzo thing, that's one of those that could be will he be back next year? And if he is, it's not right away, is it, when you have the kind of injury
I don't think he won't be ready at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, so then you're missing him. And
even when you get him back, you have no idea.
Well, that's it.
He might miss all next year.
Yes, he might miss all next year. And, Nas is good. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like you have San Antone, and Colorado, and then after that, it's a pretty significant drop. But you could make the argument that the Wolves were the third best team in the West, but I don't know what that means when you have two teams as good as San Antone and Denver.
I would imagine if they want Conley here, he'll be here.
Yeah.
Because a guy at his age who's coming back, he's just trying to win a ring at this point, right? So that you're already eliminating half the league as destinations for him. He's comfortable here. He's comfortable with the coaching staff. He, likes living here. I just don't. He's just not going to pick up and leave and go play for Portland next year.
Sure.
I just don't see that.
I think you're right.
So
I think you're right. And then someone just mentioned.
And if you're the Wolves, I would want him back too as like a third point guard or.
And Ayo is a free agent, right?
Yes.
How much money is he going to want? That's the other thing. He's probably, because of the way he played in the reputation that I think he has, he's probably looking for a pretty hefty payday. Whether he'll get it or not, I don't know. It's sort of like the Grenard thing. Remember, Grenard wanted a raise. Well, how much are you going to give him? It's like in the Vikings, because of salary cap ramification, decided he's not worth that kind of money. So I don't know if Io prices himself out. I don't know what he and his agent are thinking either.
Question number 2.
Time now for an in-depth look at the state of hockey.
The Athletic had a column titled NHL Free Agent Targets. One player each team should sign this offseason. For the Wild, Michael Russo tabbed Evgeny Malkin, center, Pittsburgh Penguins. Russo wrote, quote, "If Malkin is willing to leave Pittsburgh and the Wild aren't able to trade for a big fish center, at least the future Hall of Famer would give them someone with a pulse at their biggest position of need. As we saw in their playoff series against Colorado, with Drew Eriksson Ek out, the Wild's disadvantage up the middle killed them. Plus, Malkin can still score and is Kirill Kaprizov's workout buddy." Comment, should the Wild have interest in Evgeny Malkin in free agency?
He's older than I am, isn't he?
He's up there.
Yeah.
He's been around.
I will defer to Russo then, and I guess you'd have a better opinion than I would. Now Tarasenko,
Yeah.
not as good as Malkin ever was, or same, or kind of the
Definitely not for as long.
okay.
I'd say both in their peaks are same tier player.
So we saw what we got from Tarasenko last year. Did you like what we got? Do you think at the end of the day, even though we got eliminated players, that Tarasenko was a good addition to the club? He brought,
fine.
Yeah, right. So would Malkin just be fine, or do you think he can be better than fine?
I mean, he's older than Tarasenko, but I think he would play definitely a different role.
Okay.
Malkin, he's 39 years old. He's been around, he's played for, he was drafted highly and played for, he's basically been in the league for 2 decades.
Yeah.
Now, I have a hard time believing he's going to leave Pittsburgh. He's been at the same franchise for 2 decades. Has played with Sidney Crosby. So I don't see him leaving. But if for some reason Pittsburgh didn't want him anymore, or he wanted one last shot at a cup, and if we weren't able to get, let's say, an Austin Matthews or a Robert Thomas in a trade, and there's not a lot out there in free agency, I mean, he ain't going to be a long-term fix for you, but for a year, maybe 2 years, as a guy that, I'd rather have him centering Kirill Kaprizov and Zuccarello than Ryan Hartman. So I would be interested in him if we can't go out and get that big fish center.
Yeah.
And like I said, if he's available, which I still think is a big if.
Yeah.
He's not the elite player he was. He was once a 50-goal scorer in this league, and he put in 19 last year.
What? How do you pronounce his last name again?
Malkin.
Malkin. If you can't get Malkin, we'll take, who's that kid that was in Home Alone?
Macaulay Culkin.
Well, come on, then we'll take Macaulay Culkin. If you can't get Malkin, we'll take Culkin. Right over. Yeah. Sorry.
Question number 3. And now it's time to go in the trenches.
The Big Ten is circulating an internal document that lays out what a 24-team college football playoff would look like.
Oh, come on.
Including the elimination of conference championship games, a 23+1 selection model, and an additional weekend of on-campus college football playoff home games. With the college football playoff format remaining at 12 for the 2026 season, the drumbeat of potential college football change will inevitably echo through the coming season. The document obtained by ESPN includes other interesting details, such as the committee being tasked with not having any rematches in the first round. Common, do you like the idea of expanding to a 24-team college football playoff?
No, I don't, and it's only for money. It has nothing to do with anything else, and I know it all revolves around money, but it's like every year, realistically, how many Division I college football teams have a chance to win the whole thing? a dozen at the. I think it's a dozen right now, isn't it?
Yeah,
isn't it?
And I thought that was too much. I liked 8.
Yeah, I think a dozen is too much as well. But that's where I would put the cap on it. But so if they want to do 24, I don't know who's going to watch those games unless you are a college football fanatic, or it just happens your school gets invited. You're the 24th, 23rd. Anybody that's a fan of the teams past 12, you're just excited.
The Gophers.
Yeah, right.
Now the Gophers have a chance.
Yeah, you're just excited, and I guess that it's why they expanded the NHL, the NBA, the NFL, and MLB playoffs. The more teams in the playoffs, the more interest there is. There's more eyes on it. The more tickets are sold, the more people watch TV, but it does absolutely nothing for me. It just waters it down. And any team outside the top, any team outside the top 4 or 5 has virtually no chance to win the national champ. They just don't, especially if you have 24 teams. How many games is that to get to the championship game? How many do you have to win? I can't do the math. I'm bad at math, but that's like, you're not going to win that many games. The Cincinnati Bearcats aren't going to win 4 or 5 games and get to the Natty. They're just not. It's not happening. It's a waste of time, I think.
But to your point, it's all money. It's more games you can put on television. Plus they're making it so that first round is going to be at a home field somewhere.
Sure.
Right. So now it's the Gophers are taking on Ole Miss in the first round, and it's here at Huntington Bank Stadium.
Yep.
So then you get more money.
Correct.
As a college. But the other part of this is, and this is what the NHL has done over the year, their point system in the NHL drives me crazy, and it's basically just to water everything down. We're going to give away all these loser points, so it looks like more teams are contenders. That's what this is going to do now. If the Gophers football team starts off 3-3, any other year you go, we're donezo.
Yep. But
now when you start off 3-3, if we go on a run here, we might sneak into that top 24 and get into a college football playoff. So just delays the inevitable, gives all these schools hope, even though ultimately they're going to get there and not win anyway.
That's right. That's right. You're absolutely right.
Question number 3.
That's interesting.
It's time now for the controversial question of the day.
Common, if you could only use 3 condiments for the rest of your life.
That's 3 what?
Condiments.
Oh, condiments. Okay. I would say Trojan would be my number 1 selection.
You're not a Durex guy?
No, it doesn't do it.
If you could only use 3 condiments for the rest of your life, what would they be?
I love me ketchup. Could drink it through a straw. Mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise. You probably think mayonnaise is yucky.
They're yucky.
Ketchup, mayonnaise, and...
Though I haven't minded mayonnaise. When you mix mayonnaise with a bunch of other stuff, like breadcrumbs to put on top of your chicken, I can handle that a little bit.
Yes. I guess barbecue sauce. Right? That counts?
Yeah. Well, for me, it's easy, too. It's ketchup, barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
After that,
I remember I'm a big mayo guy. I do like.
No mustard for you. No.
Well, I don't. Here's what I'll tell you: mustard,
sriracha, red hot sauce.
If all I was eating was a hot dog, I don't like hot dogs with ketchup. I don't know why. I never did, because I always thought since I was a kid it was mustard. So to eat a hot dog, I have to have mustard. I can't do it with ketchup. So I wouldn't. But I don't eat hot dogs that often. But I have to have mustard. I like a ketchup, mustard, and mayo mix on a burger. I like those 3 together. Now you're talking.
What about relish for a condiment? Horseradish?
No.
Just the name alone turns me off. Soy sauce?
No. Don't need any of it. Horsey sauce is what we like to call it.
Basil pesto?
Nah. It's the old standards for me, I got to admit.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's break.
And that's it for today's edition of 5 questions. Well, actually 3 questions, but 5 sounds like more than 4.
Brought to you by the Willow River Company. I just love what they've done for me. They've done some re-landscaping work for me, removed some trees, has some new trees in, and then what I like was they put in trees and plants and native grasses. And what we did was they gave me the directions of how often to water them, how much water. I just love working with them, and I think you will too. They also will do your irrigation system, yard work, snow plowing, holiday lights. They'll do it all for you. Go to willowrivercompany.com today. Progrum Password Invitational Tournament quarterfinal matchup, Nordo and Guardsy against Helvey and Fallness. But as we go to break, Tenneby has a keyword for us.
The fan at BigDeck.com want to give you a shot to win bonus bucks with our national cash contest. Enter the keyword family at KFAN.com now for your shot of winning. That keyword is family. Enter now at KFAN.com. Program Password Invitational, Guardsy, Nordo, Helvey, Fallness is next.
Program Password is next, and you can watch it live on KFAN social channels or listen to it here on The Fan.
Want to chime in on what's happening with your favorite KFAN program? Make your voice heard on the Bradshaw and Brian text line. Let us know what you have to say by texting your message to 64686. That's 64686. Standard message and data rates apply.
Hey, here we are. I'm the common man, Dan Cole. He's Tenneby, and it's time for Program Password quarterfinal, Program Password Invitational Tournament quarterfinal action. It's our third quarterfinal. It features the producers, Nordo and JG, taking on Fallness and Helvey. Should be a good matchup. It's 3 versus 6?
Set to be lively.
Yeah.
Just looking at these two over here.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm just soaking it in.
Well, let's do it.
Thanks for having us, Common.
Yeah, it's good to have you, and we appreciate it. You know, as always, to me, it's not even the result. It's always just, is it entertaining? And I think all the four of you make it very entertaining.
Are we having a good time?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
If it was a result, Fallness wouldn't be invited anymore.
See, that's uncalled for.
Wow.
I've got a decent record. I'm building towards a greater good.
You've been bouncing back, haven't you?
I mean, if you can call 2 straight wins bouncing back, yeah, I have.
Are you the team nobody wants to play? Are you the player nobody wants to play right now?
I doubt it. I don't think that's probably the case, but that's fine. You know what? Underestimate me. Yeah. That's fine.
I think I'm going to switch chairs. This chair is too high.
Uh-oh.
I need to be right on the microphone.
Okay, Goldilocks.
Yeah, I'm like Brett. He has to hit off grass.
Yeah.
He can't hit off a turf.
What a tweet.
Driving range. Well, what is he? I mean, come on.
I know.
What, is Scotty Scheffler already here for the 3M Open?
Google it.
I'm with him. At a driving range, I can't hit off a mat. It disguises your swing. It makes you think you're better than you are.
I don't disagree with the mat thing.
That's what he says.
I don't disagree with the mat thing. It's just the old, I have to ask the Twin Cities public where I can find a driving range that has grass you can hit on.
Yeah, I don't think he got any suggestions either by our amplification. I think everybody was kind of bored with it.
And part of the reason is because, now this is really inner golf, because turf conditions, because of winter kill were not good. Most driving ranges aren't letting you hit off the turf yet because the grass just isn't growing, so it ruins the range. Once we need like a week of 70 to 80 degree weather with sunshine, they'll all open up.
Okay. Well, let Brett know.
You can hit off the grass at Island Lake, just so you know.
On Saturdays at 10, what are the driving ranges like as opposed to at noon? Like when on the Saturday mornings. Are they any better?
Well, here's what I'll tell you. Tee to Green back at its regularly scheduled time, thanks to the Wild.
To the Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah, thanks to the Avalanche. Well, it was like, do I pre-record, do I not? It was throwing me off.
Stress of both worlds.
It was the stress of both worlds, and now we're back to normal. So anyway.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Here we are.
Are we ready to play?
Yeah, I'll be on property this week up at Grandview Lodge.
Love it.
At Thursday at about 3:40. My troubles are going to be behind.
The power trip was just there. I don't know if you knew that.
They were there.
They were there. I read about that in the Brainerd Dispatch.
Yes, I saw it too in the Brainerd Dispatch. And they have competing papers. There's also the Brainerd Daily Bugle. Mm-hmm. That was in there as well. So, yeah, they made it. They were a big hit up there.
I'm sure they were.
Yep.
Password. Come on, get the password. Get the password.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Progrum Password. Here's your host, the very average and plain-looking Tenneby. Hey, quarterfinal number 3 of the Program Password Invitational. It's the 3 versus 6 matchup today. Justin Gard and Eric Nordquist versus the 6 seed Zach Halverson and Kevin Falls. The winner will face the number 2 seed Common Man and Corey Cove in the semifinals. As always, you can watch Program Password at KFAN.com/watch. You can also comment, which a couple people have, And Fallness, you actually received a compliment on here.
That's not likely.
Something called Mike Wood 08L says, I can legitimately say that Fallness is my favorite player.
Okay, I like
That's
Mike
very
Wood
kind.
08. Very good taste in program password players.
Guernsey, on the other hand, catching some strays.
All right.
Yes.
Wow.
Matt D N2N says, hot take, JG is the most overrated program password player of all time.
Wow.
He's living off a four-year-old one-off run with the legendary Ryan Donaldson.
Yeah, how's that taste?
I can't necessarily argue. Were we runners-up last year?
You and Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Runner-up is it?
Well, here is your program password preview. So the
And I think I'm under 500, but go ahead.
Yeah, the 3 seed is JG and Nordo. Guernsey, you're correct. 17 and 19 all time. 4 consecutive losses, but you play when the lights are on the brightest. You are 8 and 3 all time in the program password invitational, including the championship in 2022.
It's a long time ago.
Long time ago.
It was like pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Your teammate Eric Nordquist, rough start to his program password career, but now he's playing as well as anybody. He's 9 and 9 all time, but 5 consecutive wins entering this tournament.
Let's make it 6.
I'd love to.
Shall we?
I'd love to.
Okay.
He is 2 and 2 in the PPI. You two together as a team, you're 1 and 2 together. You guys have played in the PPI together before.
That's a problem.
You went 1 and 1 in the 2024 Program Passer Invitational. You guys lost in the semis to Swedberg and Charge, the eventual champions.
Oh, yeah, it was too much nerd. It was too much nerd.
Yeah, we had a chance that game, I remember, though. I do remember. Yeah.
A couple of mistakes
So
on my end.
did I lose in the semis then?
That year you lost in the semis.
So I have a semis, a finals, and a championship.
Yes.
Okay. You want to reply back to Matt B 0678? I mean,
That is equity.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
All right.
The number 6 seed, Zach Halverson. You are 5 and 8 all time. Last year was your first time in the PPI. You did not get out of the quarterfinals.
Almost.
Tommy.
You and Tommy had a good run there
We
for
had a
2
hell of a
clues.
run.
Yeah.
Your teammate, fellow Wild Radio Network coworker and boss would be Kevin Fallness. 7 and 17 all time. That is the 5th worst record in program password.
We are laughing.
But you've won 2 games in a row.
I sure have.
It's got a spark.
And you have won at least once in a play-in game once in the program passer invitation. You're 1 and 4 all time.
Okay.
I will say, in the battle for the 2 worst players, Muss and Fallness,
Nope.
it's
PA? I mean, I can go through.
but like
Lavelle.
regulars. PA's not here regularly.
Okay.
Guys that somehow continue to get invited back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
There is a Grand Canyon divide between Muss and you for the bottom 2.
Amen.
Yeah, Muss is in
Muss's
the bottom.
winning percentage is now 13%.
How about
Yeah.
Gorg? Gorg's in that plateau, isn't he?
I guess I haven't listened when Gorg is on.
Yeah, he's
he
not very
almost
good.
pulled off the upset last week.
Yeah.
There's more on his
That
partner.
surprises me. It surprises me.
2 things. One, we will do a coin toss. There are no ladies here. We will let the higher seed choose heads or tails. So Guernsey, Nordo, heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
It is heads. So Helvey and Fallness
Except
will
for
have
this
the
time.
option. The other part is, just to let you know before the game, I will not initiate any challenges of any kind now that we're in the tournament.
Oh.
So if you think an illegal clue has been given, if you think there is an illegal hand motion, you have to challenge it. I will not point it out.
Okay.
Just
Got
to,
it.
Sounds
lot
good.
of
just
lot
so
of
I can
pressure.
duck
Yeah.
all responsibility and accountability.
Yep, that's fair.
Okay.
Let's play.
All right, Zach
Lot of prep
and
work involved in
Nordo,
this.
you two take a look at that.
It's a call back to
Larry
11:15.
Mandela guy came up with the words for me today, so I appreciate that. Zach and Nordo, take a look at the iPad, please. The password is fine. All right, Helvey, you won the coin toss, so you've got the option here. You want to go first or second?
We'll go second.
All right, Nordo and Guernsey for 10.
Meh.
Average.
Helvey and Fallness for 9.
Parking.
Lot.
Nordo and Guernsey for 8.
A citation.
Ticket. Maybe Matt's right.
Yeah.
Halverson and Fallness for 7. 5 seconds.
Safety.
Handicap.
Nordo and Gerdsey for 6.
Pay.
Fine.
There we go.
I had nothing.
It's a good first clue.
Well, yeah, but I deviated when he did.
Yeah, I know. We got there.
So we figured it out.
I circled back to
It'll
it.
be a long game.
I circled back to it.
6-0 early lead for JG and Nordo, Fallness, and Gerdsey. Take a look at the iPad. The password is Cole. All right, Kevin Fallness, down 6 early. The option is on you. Do you want to go first or second?
First.
All right, Fallness and Helby for 10.
Dan.
Cole. Nice clue.
Really? Okay.
Worked.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, too late to contest that now. I would have contested that he looked over at Common before he said that, but that's all right. It's 10-6.
Just seeing if he was awake.
Yeah,
he was having lunch.
He was just looking at the moderator.
Halvey and Fallness with the 10-6 lead. Zach and Nordo, take a look at the iPad.
Didn't know looks could be.
The password is Legend. All right, Nordo, you're down 4 points. Option is on you. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right, Halby and Fallness for 10.
Map.
Globe.
Nordo and Gerdsey for 9.
Folklore.
Treasure.
Halby and Fallness for 8.
Reference.
Quest. No.
I love this. I love
thought for sure I had it.
the certain nod you give is
I
my
had
favorite
it.
part.
Nordo and Gerdsey for 7.
Rumor. Oh, that's terrible.
Halby and Fallness for 6.
Miles.
Treasure.
That's already been answered.
Oh.
Nordo and Gerdsey for 5.
Key.
Compass.
All right, last one. Halby
hard to
and
play.
Fallness for 4.
Carbon monoxide issue in here?
Message.
Treasure.
Legend. It's legend.
Legend.
If your second one.
I gotta stop.
No. Your second clue, what was it again?
Folklore.
Yeah, legend.
It wasn't treasure?
Are we sure it wasn't treasure?
How about Quest?
I'm starting to think it was treasure.
Damn it.
You could have went with Bigfoot, Bunyan.
We had some good suggestions at KFAN.com/watch. Zelda
Yeah, legend.
or Urban.
Yeah. Well, Folklore did it.
Folklore was good.
I was just thinking Taylor Swift then.
All I was thinking of was that I think it was a movie in the 80s with like Warwick Davis, some fantasy movie called Legend.
That's topical. Yeah, 2026.
Well, no, that's the problem.
All right, still 10-6. Halverson and Fallness with the lead. Fallness and JG. Take a look at the iPad.
This is going well.
The password is letter. All right, Gerdsey. Options on you. You're down 4 points. What do you want to do here, first or second?
We'll go first.
All right, to regain the lead, JG and Nordo for 10.
Mail.
Box.
Fallness and Helby for 9.
Kenny.
Chesney.
Gerdsey and Nordo for 8.
Right.
Fallness and Halby for 7.
Stamp.
Letter. There we go.
Hey,
Alphabet.
Yeah.
Letter Kenny.
It's going well. 17-6.
Wow.
Fallness with probably the biggest lead he's ever had, 11 points.
Not true. I've won before.
Zach and Nordo take a look at the iPad. The password is cool. All right, Nordo, options on you. You're down by 11. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll try first.
All right, to get within 1, Nordo and JG for 10.
Runnings.
Cool.
I don't get that one. You got to
It's a movie clue.
It's a 90s movie. See?
there we go.
90s.
Oh,
Now we're
bring it
talking.
up a decade.
Bring it up a decade.
Okay.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme.
It's a movie thing.
Jamaican
Sanka.
bobsled
It's a
team.
great film.
Lay.
What?
I wouldn't have had that one.
Who are you talking to?
It's layup.
Oh.
17-16, Halvey and Fallness with that 1-point lead.
Good clue,
Fallness
Nordo. We're
and
back.
Gerdsey, take a look at the iPad. The password is justice. All right, JG, down a point, so you still have the option here. Do you want to go first or second?
Second.
Fallness and Halverson for 10.
Hall.
Fame.
Gerdsey and Nordo for 9.
Verdict.
Jury.
Fallness and Halvey for 8.
John.
Monitor.
Gerdsey and Nordo for 7.
Guilty.
Judgment.
Halvey and Fallness for 6.
Radio.
Speaker.
Gerdsey and Nordo for 5.
Arrested.
Last one, Fallness and Halvey for 4.
Sentence. That guy's name is John Justice, right?
John was a good clue. I thought about it immediately, if I should go with that or not.
Justice.
Justice.
I don't know.
Thought about David.
Talk,
Can't point.
News talk or something.
You two were both in different lanes, too.
Yeah, well,
Gerdsey was in a lane and Fallness was in a lane. And then could have been confused.
Where could I have given it to you, Nardo?
And it was a
What
head-on
would you have said
collision.
for justice?
No, I'm on a streak of stupid right now. We got to get out of this. Okay.
All right, still 17-16. This game is going to be going on until 3 o'clock with the
We're
Barrero
on till
Show.
3.
Halvey and Nordo.
Have
iPad.
Common and Corey been advanced to the finals?
They've already received a bye. Halvey and Nordo, take a look at the iPad.
We'll get there, Nardo.
The password is bitter. Nordo, option still on you. You're down 1 point. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll try first.
All right, Nordo and JG for 10.
Disenfranchised.
Nordo, Gerdsey, gotta be.
Jeez. Sorry, Nardo.
Halvey and Fallness for 9.
Sour.
bitter.
Yeah. Let's go.
That was a better clue. That was a better clue. My bad.
Let's go.
Oh, energy from Halvey over
Yeah,
there.
that was scary.
Wow.
Biggest lead for Halvey and Fallness thus far. They're up 10 points. It's 26-16.
Hey, we had an 11-point lead.
I said biggest lead for you guys.
Yeah, when do we have one?
Oh, yeah, you did have an 11-point lead. I thought that was the other team. I'm sorry.
Upset alert.
You're right, Halvey. Fallness and Gerdsey. Take a look at the iPad. The password is famous. All right, Gerdsey down 10. You can tie the game right here. The option's on you. You want to go first or second?
We'll go first.
To tie the game, Gerdsey and Nordo for 10.
Celebrity.
Icon.
Fallness and Halby for 9.
Dave's.
Famous.
Oh,
Yes!
got it. You got it.
Oh, my God.
Ow!
I was almost very bitter.
Upset alert.
Yeah.
We have an upset alert. It's 35-16. The 6th seed, Halby and Fallness.
Hard working backwards.
With the
like
lead.
that.
Long ways to go.
Halby and Nordo. Take a look at the iPad. The password is chain. All right, Nordo down 19 points here. Options on you. What do you want to do, first or second?
It's almost like the faces of Marnie on Friday.
I'll go second.
Oh, boy.
All right, Halby and Fallness for 10.
Linked.
Chain?
Wow.
Let's go. Halftime already?
Where are we at?
28-0 run for Fallness and Halby. They're up 45-16 at halftime.
We'll take a short break. This is quarterfinal action program password invitational tournament right here on the Fan.
Second half of Program Password is next, and you can watch live on KFAN social channel,
Including Lionel Richie with Earth, Wind, and Fire on June 24th and the Smashing Pumpkins on October 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Get the complete details on all our upcoming shows on the concert page at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Oh, there we go. You can hear it, you can feel it, you can smell it, you can almost touch it, maybe an upset in the making. 6th seed, Halby and Fallness lead over the 3rd-seeded producers, JG and Nordo. What's our score, Tina?
It is 45-16.
Wow.
Zach
Nice.
and Fallness, the 6th seed.
Not even as
over
close as I thought.
It's like the
Gerdsey and
Wolves and
Nordo,
the
the 3
Nuggets.
seed.
The Wolves and the Lakers.
If Gerdsey and Nordo were smart, this is the time of the game you start bringing up white bear hockey and you get him flustered and you get in his head a little bit.
Let's not do that. Let's keep it. Let's keep it.
I'm
civil.
like I didn't challenge earlier. I'm an ethical hooper. All right, I'm an ethical password.
You're not a
player.
foul baiter?
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
No, we'll win with what's presented to us. I did clean the windscreen through the break, though, so I'm feeling better already. And I'm ready to make a comeback.
What we should have done, on really the only clue we've gotten, inspired by that, during the break, we should have said, feel the rhythm,
Yeah.
feel the rhyme, get on up. It's password time.
Love it.
I'm going to change that to our open.
Cool runnings.
Love it.
Let's go.
All right, we ready for the second half?
Darius, Sanka,
Yes.
Junior Bevel.
You can watch the second half at KFAN.com/watch. It's 45-16. Halby and Fallness, the 6th seed, over Gerdsey and Nordo, the 3 seed. Halby and Fallness, you're 35 points away from a win. Let's go to Fallness and JG. Take a look at that iPad.
Gonna have the option for a while now.
The password is bail. All right, JG, you're down 29. Gonna have the option for a while now. What do you want to do here? You want to go first or second?
First.
All right, they need to stop the bleeding. Gerdsey and Nordo for 10.
Bond.
Gel? Man, I'm just off.
Fallness and Halby for 9.
Bondsman.
Bail.
Is Kevin Fallness good?
I thought that was a layup, but
I'm going to miss I'm going to miss Fallness and Muss taking shots at each other on Twitter on who's worse at password.
Gorgon Muss. That's their thing
I mean,
now.
that's what I'm saying. There's no.
What is happening?
Gorgon Muss.
Gorgon Muss.
It is 54-16. Halby and Fallness with the lead. Zacho and Nordo. Take a look at the iPad. The password is sidekick. All right, Nordo. Down 38. Got to make a run here. Options on you. You want to go first or second?
I guess we basically got to go first the rest of the way.
Absolutely.
That's terrible
Great
strategy.
They're not
Love it.
that hot.
That is a terrible strategy, but
First the rest of the way.
Nordo and Gerdzie for 10.
Partner.
Spouse.
Halby and Fallness for 9.
Producer.
Sidekick.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right when you said it.
Oh my God.
Right when you said it, I got it. It's good clues.
Comment, what's the thing about Rune Arledge?
Our executive producer has been Rune Arledge.
My
60 minutes on most of these stations, except on the West Coast where it's murder, she wrote.
Of all the golf lines you use, Adam Scott up until impact.
Yeah.
My favorite one is the, speaking of producers, this is where the guy in the truck says, don't go back to guard until he's tapping in on 18. That's, we're about to tap in on 18.
Yep.
I will say, Common, this is a sidetrack here. They were doing that the other day where golfers that are completely out of the tournament, like Scotty Scheffler, they have to show him tapping in at 18. It's like, he's out of the tournament. We don't need to watch him tapping in.
But they do. They love to show it.
Yeah, it's pointless. All right, 63-16. Halby and Fallness, you're 17 points away from a win. Fallness and Gerdzie, take a look at the iPad. The password is pipe. All right, Gerdzie, we've reached the point where you're making the math tricky for me. I believe you're down 47 points.
We have to go first now from our.
Do you want to go first or second?
I want to go second.
All right, Fallness and Halby for 10.
Crack.
Cocaine.
Gerdzie and Nordo for 9.
Smoke.
Pot.
Fallness and Halby for 8.
Stovetop.
Pipe.
Wow.
I don't know where stove. What?
I don't know.
Stovetop pipe. Nobody knows. I didn't know if it was 2 words or not.
I was going to say pipe, and I almost.
I saw you starting to mouth it too.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
This is a 54-0 run
Is that right?
for Fallness and Halby. All of a sudden, you're at 71 points. So any correct answer that is 9 or more, you have pulled off the upset and you're heading to the semis. JG Nordo, you got your work cut out for you. You're at 16 points. Halby.
Oh, this is so.
Halby and Nordo, take a look at the iPad. The password is sign. All right, Nordo, the beauty of this game is you're going to have the options for a long time. You can roll off 4 10-pointers in a row and get right back in this game. You have the option now. You want to go first or second?
I will go. I just leave it in their hands and then
5
they'll go
seconds.
off on us.
5 seconds.
We'll let them do it. They'll go second. We'll go second.
All right, Halby and Fallness for 10.
Street.
Nordo and Gerdzie for 9.
Signal.
Light. Damn it. I had 3 things in
Halby
my
and
head.
Gerdzie for 8.
Stop.
Intersection.
Nordo and Gerdzie for 7.
Yield.
Sign. Should have done it 2 ago. It's my bad.
That's good. That's good. We're good. I didn't have anything for that.
All right. At least they are back on the board at 71-23. Halverson and Fallness still 9 points away from a win. Fallness and JG. Take a look at the iPad. The password is tune. Gerdzie still down 48 points. Options on you. Do you want to go first or second?
Did he say something to me?
Oh, sorry. I do that once a game where I don't hit the button. Gerdzie, options on you. You want to go first or second?
Second.
Fallness and Halby for 10 and the win.
No.
The hell was that?
You really went for it.
I thought it'd be easy.
Gerdsey and Nordo for 9.
Guitar.
Solo?
Fallness and Halby for 8.
Fork.
Tune?
8.
Still alive.
Otto was really.
It was a brilliant clue, but I didn't know what you said right away.
You went for it.
I don't know what you said.
I respect the commitment.
You sound just like an auto tune.
Yeah, I didn't hear Otto, so if I would have heard Otto in that
I couldn't tell
jumbled
what you
mess.
said.
I thought you said out of, and I'm like, that's an illegal clue.
Well, I panicked. I thought you said 2 words there.
Sorry.
All right, so here's where we're at. Halby and Fallness, you're at 79 points. So any correct answer now, you are victorious. Gerdsey and Nordo, you got to run the table. You're at 23.
Keep singing like that in the semis.
Halby and Nordo, take a look at the iPad. The password is chest. All right, Nordo. Down 56. Options on you. Do you want to go first or second?
We'll go first.
All right, Nordo and Gerdsey for 10.
Pecs.
Chest.
Just so you know, last week, Audra and Gorg were down, 40-some points? They almost came back and won that one. It can be done. It's now 79-33.
That's the company I want to be in this game.
So what the hell?
Audra and Gorg, defending champ
Almost
5 years ago, 2-time finalist.
Fallness and Gerdsey.
Audra and Gorg almost came back.
Take a look at the iPad. The password is Panther. All right, Gerdsey. Down 46. You can make a little bit of a run here. You got the option. You want to go first or second?
First.
All right, Gerdsey and Nordo for 10.
Lapanta.
Hair.
Fallness and Zacco for 9 and the win.
Pink.
Panther.
They win. Bam! Wow.
Let's go. My fault.
I was going to do that. I mean, if you would have passed, that's what I would have said.
Yeah.
What would you have said?
I wouldn't have said Panther after that.
I would have just said Carolina.
I would have.
Yeah.
There you go.
But who knows?
Hurricane.
I know. Lapanta's on 9 to noon all the time. Heir apparent. But that's where he went hair. Panther. If Gorg was in the chair, I would have said Lapanta. He would have said Panther. We would have walked it right
possibly.
off. But hair apparent, 9 to noon. I got to FaceTime somebody.
Yeah, this is. Well, congratulations, gentlemen. Well
Fallness and Halby versus Common and Cove in the
Why do you
semis.
sound surprised?
done. We'll see you
We predicted it.
Program Password.
It's the biggest upset in Program Password Invitational history.
See you in a couple
done.
weeks.
Indeed. Fallness and Halby with a victory. Gentlemen, better luck next time.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's always good to have you. We'll take a short break. The legendary one, Mark Rosen, joins us next year on the Facebook.